Hi guys, so it's a really nice day today. I'm out here on the roof. And I'm just enjoying the sunlight, and I wanted to talk to you guys for a little bit. Just some random stuff that's on my mind. But yeah, recently I've been thinking a lot more, like I've changed my focus, because before I would focus on all these big goals and then I'd work on them for a couple weeks or a couple months and then I'd give up. But I've really been trying to focus more on like small little changes that are going to compound rather than like focusing on these giant goals that feel like out of reach and unattainable basically. Because the more that you focus on little habits, the more it seems doable. Like a goal looks like, I don't know, like let's say you want to buy a car. It doesn't seem doable to just say like that you're gonna buy a car eventually. But if you think like on every paycheck, I'm gonna save, I don't know, like $50 into an account, then it seems like something you could start this week. Or if you want to write a story, like a book, and you start writing like one page every single day, that's a lot more doable than thinking about a whole book that you have to write. So, and you can always switch tracks later. If you're not attached to a goal, you don't feel like a failure if later you decide to refocus your energy and your attention somewhere else. So I would just say, even if your life feels so mundane and repetitive and boring, if you can find like a couple little things that can compound over time to make you more money, more health, or just like a happier life in general, I feel like that's really the way to feel accomplished at the end of your day, is if even on a normal mundane day, even if let's say you have a job that you don't like, or you're in school and you're not really enjoying it, if you have a couple little habits or like little mini projects that you can work on, it really helps. Another thing is really focusing on where you are right now, because I mean I know that's a lot easier to say than to do. For me, I'm someone that overthinks a lot, but I can find moments to just be outside and enjoying nature, or if I can just have a cup of tea or any other ritual that just grounds me in the here and now. Like even if I'm just on the train and I just sit and like focus on my breathing and stuff like that, like you don't even have to officially meditate, you can just take a minute and breathe. And it's always good to recenter yourself on the here and now, because most likely when we're anxious and we're in a panic, it's not that something really bad is happening to us right now, even though sometimes it is, but usually it's just that we're either stuck in the past or we're worrying about the future. So if you can find some rituals that can really ground you whenever your mind is starting to like drift to some places you don't want it to be, that's also really helpful. I would say don't have too strict of an idea of what you want to do in your life. Like, I'm a very type A person. I love planning things, but sometimes you just have to learn how to let go of the expectations, because if something fails and if something doesn't work out, I mean, you don't want to be completely devastated and it ruins your whole outlook on life. Like if a relationship fails, if a job doesn't work out, if you end up having to change your major at university or something, just you really have to be able to see it as part of a journey and not as like a failure that's going to ruin your whole life. I think when we fail at something, it's always a redirection or some type of message from God. Like of course sometimes we have to get up and keep going on the same path, but sometimes we just have to accept that some things weren't meant for us in the first place, or some things were only meant for us for a short amount of time. And I would say it's so important to just do things that bring you joy, that bring you fulfillment, and that create like a light in your life, regardless of what other people are going to say about it, if they think it's dumb or like a waste of time or a waste of resources. Your energy and your time and your money are your resources to spend. Like, obviously there's some basic responsibilities you have to take care of, but beyond that, if you want to pick up a hobby, if you want to like change your career path, like, it's never too late as long as you do things responsibly to invest in yourself with the resources that you have. And if you have extra, you can always give to others, but don't feel like you're in a forced servitude to everyone else and that you have to spend all of your time, all of your energy, all of your money on other people. Like, it's good to invest into what brings you joy.